you see Shabana Mahmood, the Home Secretary, talk about this.
The only person responsible for this devastating attack is the attacker himself.
So attempting to make this a kind of lone wolf type of situation, when we don't know exactly what's happened here, but if you call your son Jihad, it sort of feels like that might cause some problems down the line.
No, moral struggle to live a virtuous life.
Well,
nothing to do with holy war.
No, not at all. And so I guess what I'm saying is one of the reasons that they're attempting to say that this is not that Islamism has nothing to do with Islam. I mean, how you can say anything of that kind with a straight face is hard to understand. Is that the inevitable logical conclusion of believing that Islamism has something to do with Islam is what you said, which is if you have 4 million people who are the overwhelming majority of whom are peaceful and law-abiding and wonderful people and so on, but if a small percentage of the Muslim community are prone to this kind of extremism, then the greater your Muslim population, the greater the absolute number of people in your country who are prone to this kind of extremism. And the logical conclusion of that is you have to stop pretending that all immigrants are the same. You have to stop pretending that all cultures are the same. You have to stop pretending that all religions are the same, as you pointed out about Jewish terrorism in Europe. It's not happening, right? And then, unfortunately, you have to start dealing with the reality that not everyone is the same. And that is the greatest threat to everything that we are forced to believe, because then you have to start treating different people differently. You have to start saying, well, according to the numbers, people who have come from this particular part of Syria are way more likely than other people to commit terrorism or rape or whatever. And therefore, if we are going to allow people from that part of the country, of the world to come, if we are going to do that at all, we have to have extra vetting. We have to be extra thorough. We definitely have to close the bloody border, because when your border is open, you don't know who's coming in, right? But all of that makes our elite so uncomfortable that what they would rather do is what Francis is talking about. When David Ames gets murdered by an Islamist, let's talk about online hate. When this happens, let's talk about not looking back in anger, as they did after the Manchester Arena bombing. And that's why you guys are talking about having an honest conversation. The honest conversation is not all cultures are the same and not all religions are the same. And until we recognize that, we're not going to do anything about this problem. I guarantee you that.
I agree entirely.